Alright guys, this is If It's Not Broken, Fix It. I want to thank Tools Talking Shop for letting me submit my tool cart video. We're going to make it short and sweet. On top of my cart I got a couple flashlights and a test lead kit. On the side I got a bunch of trays. I have way more than this. They're scattered throughout the shop. On this side I got my bungee cords and consumable items that I use every day. On the lid here I have my Snap-on Allen sockets. I use these pretty much all day long. These are socket straps. You guys really need to get some. If you don't have any, well worth the money. I got the standard and metric set. Over here I have pretty much the stuff I use daily. 1/4 inch round roto head Cornwell, Snap-on 1/4 inch. This is a Mac 1/4 inch with a 3/8 driver in it. It still works. I just have to use a screwdriver to flip it. This thing's probably 40 years old, 30 years old. They stopped making it right after I bought it, and not soon after that the switch broke. Still works, just got to use a screwdriver. I got some feeler gauges. This is 15 and 20 thousandths, an inspection mirror. This feeler gauge is 4 and 6 thousandths. I use those all the time. Pocket screwdrivers and another flashlight. I got my dielectric grease, pry bars, some air guns, short and long, red and blue Loctite. Cornwell metric and standard sockets, super glue. Got a little headlamp back here. It's a Coast. It's okay. More pocket screwdrivers from Cornwell. Extendo reach magnet. Another magnet. That one just there to hold up my UV light. Miscellaneous adapters and extensions back here. Half or 3/8 to half, or 1/4 to 3/8, 3/8 to half, and half to 3/4. Then I have my swivels and other adapters. These are Cornwell pinned swivels, impact metric. I use the 8 and 10 the most, and the 13. Torx, these are Master Force from Menards. I use these quite a bit. They do what they're supposed to do, and for under 20 bucks, can't complain. Mac stubby Allen keys, standard metric. Snap-on 1/4 to 1 inch Slink Drive Plus wrenches, and Cornwell 7mm to 19mm and metric. I have my 1/4 inch 3/8 extension. These are Duralast. These are probably 10 years old. This is their version of the Wobble Plus. They're okay. They do what they're supposed to do. 3/8 stubby from Snap-on, long handled Snap-on 1/4 inch flex, non-locking flex head, and a long handled 3/8. I use this ratchet pretty much daily. Then I have mid-length impacts, standard and metric. Over here, metric 1/4 inch, shallow and deep standard. These are Mac Expert. My paint markers, permanent markers, and pins. Some Hilti grease back there for when I tear those things apart and rebuild them. Cornwell screwdrivers, I really like those things. I like the handles. Not a lot of people do. My electrical drawer is never clean. Electrical connections, Snap-on electrical pliers, and Snap-on electrical cutters. These are just odds and ends of wiring connectors. If I need to jump something, I got different. Some are fused, some got relays in them that I've made. Electrical tape, Teflon tape. This is a Weller. This is a battery post cleaner. I like it because I can put it in my 1/4 inch driver and go to town. Really doesn't have a part number on it, but I have a few of these. Local Hardware has these on sale all the time. This is a Torch 400. I love this thing. Only downside is it eats the fuel. Another lighter, scraper, wire wheel that will go into a 1/4 inch driver, and a third hand for soldering. This drawer, just kind of a catch-all, tape measure, miscellaneous punches, chisels, whatnot. Gotta have a tape measure. These are O-ring picks. They don't need to be top of the line for what they do. This is a spring tool from Snap-on. It's a push-pull tool. They have two different sizes. This is the large one, and the part number is Sierra Papa Romeo Golf 625. There you go. About one of the only tools I've ever paid full price for. 70 bucks. It hurt. This is a Milwaukee screwdriver. This works great for taking, when I take carburetors apart. It fits perfectly down in there to get the jets out before I throw them in the ultrasonic cleaner. Oh, my stubby screwdrivers from Harbor Freight. Not like they're under a lot of stress or torque. These are non-marring wedges. These are UHMW. And I have custom screwdrivers. Gotta have custom tools. This drawer, I got my Milwaukee bit set, Mac BRBT set. This set I use quite a bit. I got a whole master set in my toolbox. This is a Impact 10mm. I use this thing all the time. Pliers. These two are Vampire. Not something I use every day. When I do need them, it's nice to have. This is for fuel clamps. This is a AST. It's offset. I really like this thing. It works. It does what it's supposed to do. And it's got Irwin vice grips, or water pump pliers from vice grips, and a small set of vice grips here. This was a 10-piece set of pliers from Mac, like $100. These are Channel Lock 732s, or 738, excuse me. I use these for fuel line clamps. There's a little bit of, there you go, that's a good video shot of them. There's teeth on them. They grip really nice. My Cornwall guy will warranty these out when they wear out. More pliers, cutters, PWZ1 and Knipex version. I use these when I'm taking augers apart to rebuild them. Lang hog ring pliers. Well worth the money. It's my second set. I've had these for about 4 months now. My first pair wore out. Trusty crescent wrench from Japan. This thing has yet to fail me, and I beat the living crap out of it. Literally. Nothing special. I just like it. Snap-on 14.4 1/4 inch driver and 1/4 inch impact. This drawer got hammers, punches, air tools, 1/2 inch impact, and the 3/8 M12 impact. Part number. This thing does about 80% of everything I do here. Fifth drawer, excuse me. Snap-on VDOM, Blue Point, amp clamp, test lead kits, oil filters. This comes from Harbor Freight. It's okay. These are plugs I use for intakes and exhaust when I'm taking motors apart. Custom made seal drivers for a couple pieces of equipment we have. Hydraulic auger for the skid loader, since they seem to eat seals in the rental world. The shaft's 1.5 inch octagon, so we use this. I came up with, so I didn't destroy the seal. It works. Couple test light, Snap-on LED 1224 light, LED light, works good. But this is my go-to old school 12 volt ball clamp or bulk amp, 1069 from Napa. What's nice about this is I can reverse power to things. Snap-on breaker bar, Craftsman Professional Series, 1/2 inch ratchet, quick release. Not a fan of the quick release. This is a Kohler spark tester. It also puts a heck of a load on the coil. I really like this thing. This will tell you if a coil is dropping out after a few minutes. A cheap sparks checker. Some 1/2 inch extensions. This is a Cornwell long handled 1/2 inch ratchet. Down here, those are old impacts. I'm waiting for trade-in day so I can get it out of here. I got 4 of these. These are corner protectors from when I'm have to strap something down to a trailer and I don't want my ratchet straps to get cut. That's what those are for. Knee pad, I have about 4 of these things floating around the shop. I get them at Menards, Home Depot, Lowe's. They're like $4. There's always one in my go bag. It doesn't come out. I got some chains with S-hooks, about 6 feet long. It's for pulling motors, pulling mowers in, lifting things, doing what general purpose. Positive battery terminal, that's 4 gauge. I don't use a lot of it. Some low pressure hydraulic line and protector. Got quite a bit of that. Anyway, that's my video. Again, I want to thank Tex Talking Shop for letting me submit my video, and hope everybody has a great day. Thank you.